and welcome back to Planet Coaster Console Edition, where we are now continuing off with the career mode. And I have finished Shops and Drops off it on my own. As you can tell, we don't have a roller coaster until that, which is open, which I actually basically plopped in, and then basically the Shops Profit came up and won it. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Don't need to worry about saving, as we're not going back to that part again. As we topple down from Rex to Gloopy, which is only one bit for this, so we're on Gloopy's Island. Gloopy wants to turn this remote beachfront into a theme park, but he has no idea how to go ahead with it. Can you help? Most probably yes. It's going to be take a skillful management and full staff roster to keep everything running smoothly.
I think this one is going to be a bit of an upward struggle. My good friends at Gulpy want to turn this beachfront into a theme park. I think they're expecting a genuine miracle from you. They've been given some pretty spectacular promises about your abilities.
From?
Me. Sorry. There may have been boasts about plentiful staff rooms and efficient work rosters.
Well, at least our friend here will get to look at some pretty scenery while they try to cash all those checks your mouth wrote, Oswald.
Nice. Well, I'm guessing that's the Gloopy person. So we've got one shop there, which has no staff in it. And we do have a staff boom, so we've got a couple people. First things first, staff. So we've got 3 janitors. 1 vendor. So, straight off, I'm going to get 2 more vendors. So 1 can loiter around. We've got 1 entertainer, but we don't have any mechanics. So, get a security guard, because why not? We might as well. And then a mechanic walking around. So the first things are, we need to get 500 guests into the park, and a month get the value. And we need to get that quite good as well. And those staff leave for 2 months. With a minimum of 7 staff hired, which I think we've got 9, so yes, we've got enough for that. But we've still got to get some more vendors in and rides in. And I think I can see the theme and base for this, which is a pirate theme. So we will try and go with the pirate route as well. And one thing I will do is get up what actually helped me in the last episode. In Shops and Drops with pricing, but we don't actually have a galleon, which is annoying. So I'm going to go straight into research, new research, rides. Yeah, I'm not going to bother it because I don't know if I will get the galleon or not. So, what have we got here? Gloopy. We don't have toilets either, so we'd better go and put one in. And I don't know where to put it. What I could do is put a little outhouse style. I'm going to cheat and use one of these. Toilet. Well, that's too big. Right, I'm going to have to physically put a toilet in and build around it, because none of them are small enough. That there, and that one there. or should I put it not there? Put it not there because that'll ruin that. Hide it in there, make people walk through the wall. Stuff it, put it there. Like I said, we'll do a small building around it as well. So I already can see what the type of brick mostly being used, which is the sandstone, which apparently doesn't exist. Go away. That's interesting. Why do we have a wall which doesn't exist? Right, yeah, we can't even do scenery, so I can't edit, I can't even nick any of that. So we're going to have to do something different for the outside area then. So what I'll do is I use whatever we can find off here. You know what, it could be the temple. If I did that for it, at least that's the majority of it hidden. And then did a bit of rubble on it, and then do the put on top of it. That. Why not? Boom. Right, that'll do as a toilet. And yes, I'm going to make them charge for it, because it's the best way of getting anywhere close for it. Same price all over the park. And if I go to what I found, which yeah, it's probably cheating, but hey ho. Is it that one? Yes. So restrooms or standard can actually be charged up to £1. So we're going to use that to our advantage. And Gloopy, this is how I did the last one. So all this up to a lot, and a lot. Oops, that. What was it? Gloopy soda. All of them up to 650. This is the way you can make a maximum profit. And it's always a lot as well. Which also means they're going to loot a lot more. As well. Which I didn't know. Well, I found out they go to loot a lot more as well, because it makes them more happier as well. That's that one up to full max. And this is also a Gloopy soda. Gloopy soda. Same price all over the park, please. So in theory you should also be the same price. Yep. Right. Can I edit the build and the move? I could have just nicked the wall actually for that. For over there. Never mind. Let's put a food. Cool. Let's put a food place in. Which is going to be chief beef. Over here. Once again, all on. Best way to make money. That's especially for a start, this is also better off. Chief beef burgers can go up to 19 quid with everything on. I wouldn't recommend this in Sandbox, but and then the standard size, all on, which will be 14 quid. And I know it's in dollars, but I'm saying quid because it's a bit more easier for me to say. Another 14, which is probably a big fun rip off really, but something which we could do, and that's more light. Using bamboo, bring a bamboo torch over it. And light it up a bit more as well. And that includes over here. Let it build them. No, I don't want to rename it. At least all this money comes back into my pockets. Right, and this time, this one won't be another. This will be another food shop actually. And I think it can be a hot dog. I'm going to have to build a path for it, aren't I? Because for some annoying reason, if I just pause, actually, boom, boom. Yeah. Oh, who's? Oh, that mean. How big is that path there? That's that entire area. That doesn't not out one bit. So yeah, what I'll do is flung all that back there and that can stay like that. So play. So I think we better get some lighting. Now I've also just noticed they don't actually have the other one in there as well. So where can we put our ride? Because all of them are actually quite big. And obviously if we didn't have DLC packets there would be less rides. But we'll start with a couple of small rides as well. I'm going to remove that bit of fence there. Let's make it like that. And from that open, that bit of fence. And go backwards to that. Go into content pack and go, not content, scenery things and go to Pirate. Yep, none of that lot is any good. Right. So straight into that and that. Scenery frame pirating. That'd be exploding. And let's make this a little bit more interesting to look at while they're waiting for the ride. That might even be enough. No, they're embedded into each other. Put a while in, why not? Put a while there. At least that'll start getting the people into the park. So, what I think we could do is go to some of these bits and basically help them out a bit more with leveling up. And keep them a bit more happier. I'm going to go straight up to 170 as well for those people, which is about 90%, £90 extra pay rise. You're already on a lot of money, so that's everyone apart from then. That wasn't what I was expecting to do. Right, that was that one. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. At least none of them hopefully will leave. That'll do. So everyone's heading to that ride now. I think down here is going to be a nicer ride for a bigger ride, I think. So remove some of these bits here and put in another ride. But what? Too big. Too big. That would just fit if it wasn't any bigger. No, I think I prefer the small one. That was the small one. Funny. So get some more, get the people in. I'm probably going to start moaning about that being too cheap at some point. Of course we're going to make them pay for the entrance. So your standard ticket of £1 and £1.50 for that as well. So we're getting money from the toilet. Because I'm so glad the toilet's really. I need the loo after that. I'm thirsty after that, yeah. At least they're not moaning at the prices. So they're still not saying anything about price tags on this yet. So not keep it in fast forward. So we have got loans out. One loan out, which is costing us the most. So if I can, I'm going to put that down on the pay. So that will be a little bit less on the money front. Hopefully shops will start making money very soon, along with this. Are we making profit yet? Nope. Are you making profit yet? No. And no. Let's call it something there, is it? You're probably never going to make profit. Yeah, there's a lot of paths that just go. I don't really fancy deleting any of them. What's in there? Dead end that way, and the path goes up that way. It's in there. So we have got, literally it is almost like an island. And they don't want to make it, they've not really given us any of the pirate themed rides at all to play with. Which is always fun to know. I've got a good idea that we probably should just take a loan out, find out if I can build it anymore. Of course, it's just going to tell me I've got insignificant funds even if I can place it. You're right, you are. So, could I got a path around there? No. What I'm going to do is, like I said, stuff it and take out another loan. And I might say, what's the cheapest out of these two? What we need to do, you're longer, 13 to 14 months, 40 months. They had to take the most expensive ones out. Stuff it. We'll take that out, instantly pause. And we get some rides in. Just because I know this ride is very popular, I can have it all the way down there, the entrance for that. See, just off the opposite side of that. Have I got angles? Snap off, please. Good. Use what is there for scenery to boost up this ride up as well. So we're giving it a boost from absolutely easiness. So there's a school up there actually, I don't need to do that. Don't put them there. Put that ninja in the boot. Put it there actually. Inside it, bit good. No, you want that down here. One of those. And some scaffolding. How was that not 100? Along here, some bowels as well. Once again, I don't know how that's not 100. Plant there. And a plant there. Well, that's 100, that's good. So now we can bring people down here as well. If I could I pay off that loan now? Well, that's one loan paid off. So it's only that one. So I make it cheaper as well. If I remember rightly, I could get, I can't remember, 11 or something out of that. About 10 or 11 out of that. They're not saying there's now 2 rides in this park. Then what was it? I'll put the drop tower in up here as well. Oh god. Some path as well to it. And somehow that's already 100% on course. sort of stuff. So there's 2 more rides in the park. And let's just start going. Can't remember how much I'd get out of this. But it's already 10 quid, so we'll see how long it takes for people to also go, ooh! Better they're all going down that way now. That is dirty water. So, let me just speed them up and see if they get down here. Oh, what I'm waiting up for, so I'm going to have a drink. Still, no one's saying that they're not happy with the price tag, so that's good. So how many staff have we got out of vendors? 4 vendors for 1, 2 and 3 areas there. Big shop here. Edible. Soon we can go away. Not that one. Not that far back. Not that one. No. And we'll put in. We haven't got any of those, so. Curiosity, what do we have? Just so I know. Might as well just go. Oh. Just do it like, because we've got 1 food up there, so we'll put another food down here. And I think I will put the hot dog standing. But have to somehow get the path joint. Go. And hot dog stand. And going by the protocol of everything on. So a jumbo, we can get 8 of them for. But of course everything will be like this, that's not much of a rip-off, but in truth it is really a rip-off, because it's a rip-off if you don't like any of the sauces which is going on. Which is main and look at that. And the standard hot dog, 13. Right. So 13. And then all on. Which you get. So that's that done. Staff happiness is kind of going downwards. Train you and get you up to 170 as well. Who's the movable ones then? So we have got 1 roster. So it's been cut a bit of time, so they're not moaning about prices, and they're not saying that that's expensive either. And that's the same with that as well. They're not actually saying that's too expensive either. Which is also, of course, good. Good that they're not moaning. That's holding on. Put into the ground. I've been doing that. Okay, 1 more tray. If that went up to 100, I'd laugh. We are getting close to making profit now. And we are.
Good work keeping everyone happy without breaking the bank. You know, your performance has really continued to impress me. We're actually getting a better return on our investment in you than I do on my portfolio.
Return, you say? I suppose in some ways our friend here is like a boomerang. You have to throw them at just the right angle, and I don't know why I ever thought that that was going to work as an analogy.
Why do you keep doing that, Oswald?
It just feels so good when they make sense.
That's taken out very swabbling. We need 10 vendors, so there's another one just to lie around. And when the time is right, they can get trained up as well. So the next thing we need to deal with is, if I can get onto this bit better, is to get 100 guests in the park with a happy rating of 70. We've got 94 currently. Park value 10 vendors, we've got 6. So we need a lot more. And staff buildings combined of capacity of 10. We can easy enough do that. Go straight into there. Go up to 10. So now we have got one. So we need to train 10 staff as well to expert. So we'll start on that slowly as well. And we might as well start on slowly now because we have got money. And we might as well just start with the main ones, which are the vendors and janitors and mechanic. Mechanic can get first stabs onto that. So we better start also upping the pay to keep them happy. I think 200 might be enough. And that includes these. In theory, that might keep them all happy. And that might also keep them happy. So that will be good enough to start training on them as well. Now for the park, I want one roller coaster near probably down around here. Not just not as a galleon, just parked up. And also eventually pay off the loan, which we are paying off very incredibly slowly. But at the same time, research, new research, coasters. I don't think we need enough coaster. Don't need go-karts. But Looney Balloons can print money. And the rides we've got Chairplane and it's one of those rides. What we'll do is just pick one of them and go for that. So one thing about this music is quite good. Up here looks like it could be a flat ride as well up here. Not necessarily that, but it would fit up here. Because that would. So I'm going to put it in. And put it there. And put that there. And get that there. And delete that bit there and delete that bit there. Then open it up here as well. So the people can start to walk up here as well. If that wasn't big, I would have put that in. Then we get back to scenery and pirate. And for the last time, for today, I will clean this area up with the pirate. Oh god. That's the most expensive thing in history. Get off that buy it. Quite to their flag. But very dangerous zone from far, right by the people walking the path. And up there. Still not high enough, which is a surprise. I don't know if food will do any good. Or it's some trusting barrel. Do a small bit of it. 44. More partnerships. 52. I know they're all small bits. We shouldn't need much more there because I can't fit any more. So that will have to do. So that's right up there as well now. And I'm going to cheat. Wherever I build them has got the food and drink in it. Of course, that's only one building, so that's annoying. Content park pirate onto that, so we can get just the boat bit and food. So yeah, it will only be one building. So we'll get chief beef and globe. No, not globe PNG. Slush, soda, energy. Go on that. That's fine. I've built the prices offline for those. So I'm going to end it here. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more great content. I'm just going to build that. That's the building. Still joint here. A bit more central. There we go. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Plant Coaster and the career mode. And also, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell to alert you whenever I do another and the next episode, which will be on. And I will see you in the next one. So once again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hope you'll have an awesome day, and goodbye.